Hi, I'm Brian with Whistler, and in this video we're going to take a look at the Z-15R Plus radar detector. This is a high-performance radar detector with an icon display that uses a digital strength meter. This radar detector has several ways to filter out false alerts, including our advanced false alert detection system. That's going to filter out most of the common causes of false alerts. It's also got the FDSR, or Field Disturbance Sensor Rejection. This helps to filter out the blind spot monitors from other vehicles. It's also got the TFSR, or Traffic Flow Signal Rejection, which helps to filter out the signals that come from traffic flow cameras. Alright, this has also got the real voice alerts, and those alerts can be set for either English or Spanish. So let's go ahead and get this box open and take a look at what's inside. Alright, so we've got everything out of the box here, and along with the radar detector we've also got the owner's manual. This booklet here is going to give you all the instructions and information that you need for operating your radar detector, so do make sure that you go ahead and give this a read first. Next we have the power cord. This is going to plug into the 12-volt outlet in your vehicle, and then the other end here is going to plug into your radar detector to give it power. And then lastly we also have the windshield bracket. This is what you're going to use to mount the radar detector to your windshield using these two suction cups. And then it also comes with a little black bumper here to keep the bracket hanging a little bit more level, and it also keeps the metal from tapping on the windshield as you're driving down the road. I'll show you how to get all this installed, but first let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features on the detector. Okay, so the detector is plugged in. Let's go ahead and turn it on. We're going to do that with the power switch on the side of the radar detector. There's the volume wheel, and if we turn that, it will click and turn the power on. And when we first turn it on, it goes through this power on self-test. This just lets us know that the display and the speaker are both working. Now, if we look on top of the radar detector, we've got 4 buttons. We've got the dark button, quiet, city, and menu. The only button that we're going to cover in this video is going to be the menu button. For the functions on the rest of these, you can refer to your owner's manual, or you can check out our YouTube channel where we have another video there on the radar detector basics. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got. Press the menu button. First time we press it, it's going to come up with a V on the screen. That lets us know that we're operating the VG2 mode. And if we press the dark button one time, see a little dot shows up here, that lets us know that that function is now turned on. And if we press the quiet button, the dot goes away and that function is turned off. So if we press the menu button, it goes to the next option. We've got a little dot flashing down here, and the periscopes are lit. So that indicates to us that the periscopes are set to flash, and that's going to happen when you receive an alert from a radar laser signal. If we press the dark button, the dot goes away. That lets us know that the periscopes are turned off and they will never light up. If we press the dark button one more time, the dot comes on solid. So that tells us these periscopes are on and they will stay on all the time. If we press the dark button again, it goes back to the flashing, and that was the default setting. Okay, so we press the menu button one more time, we get to the P showing on the screen. That lets us know we're operating the pop mode. Same goes here. We press the dark button to turn it on, or press the quiet button to turn it off. Alright, menu button. We get an S on the screen, so we're operating the safety radar or safety warning system. Same deal applies here. Press the dark button to turn it on, press the quiet button to turn it off. Next time we press the menu button, we get a VLE. This is for our voice language, for the voice alerts. It's currently set for English. If we press the quiet button, change it to Spanish. Dark button, we'll change it back to English. Alright, press the menu button, and the next option that we get is a T, and it's already got the little dot there, so it's on by default. This is the TFSR, or Traffic Flow Signal Rejection. And then if we press the menu button here, the next option is an F. This is the FDSR, or Field Disturbance Sensor Rejection. This is one that you might want to turn on if you do find yourself getting a lot of alerts while from particular other vehicles are around, because it helps to filter out blind spot monitors. So we press the dark button to turn it on, or the quiet button to turn it off. Alright, if we press the menu button one more time, it comes back to show the V, so we've been through all of our options. Now, anytime we make changes in the menu, we need to make sure we save those changes. We can do that by either just not pressing any buttons for 20 seconds, or if we press and hold the menu button down for about 3 or 4 seconds, we'll hear 2 beeps and it'll go back to showing the highway or the city mode. Alright, so that covers all the features in there, so now let's go ahead and get this installed in the vehicle. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do to install the radar detector is set up the windshield bracket. We can see here on the metal part we've got these two slotted holes at the top that are going to hold the suction cups, and then right where the metal starts to bend we've got another hole that's going to hold the bumper. Alright, so if we take the suction cups and we look at them, there's a little narrow part on the neck right there. If we put the suction cup into one of these slotted holes, and then we're going to slide it out to the end, and it'll kind of snap into place there. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And we slide it over, get it into place, and then we're going to take the rubber bumper and we're going to put the narrow end of it into that hole where the metal bends. So we put it in there and we just push it into place. If you have trouble getting that to go in, what you can do is wet the end of it just a little bit, and that'll help it slide in there just a little bit easier. Alright, so now that we've got the windshield bracket set up, let's get out to the car and get this going. Now that we're in the vehicle, the first thing we want to do is clean the windshield. We want to make sure that the glass and the suction cups are both clean and dry. Then we're going to take our suction cups and press them against the glass to make them stick. And then we're going to take our radar detector and press it onto the windshield bracket. As we can see here, the radar detector is not hanging level. So what we need to do is remove the radar detector from the bracket and then bend the bracket a little ways so that the radar detector will hang level when we put it back on there. Next, we're going to take the small end of the power cord and we are going to plug it into the power port on the back side of the radar detector. And finally, we're going to take the large end of the power cord here and plug it into the 12-volt outlet in the vehicle. Alright, so now that we've got our radar detector plugged in, all we got to do is turn it on and we'll be ready to go. For more information on our products, check out our website at whistlergroup.com or stop by our YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.